Thank you. I'm Tricia King. I'm part of the leadership team here at Birkbeck. And I have to tell you that Scholars' Evening is by far my favourite evening at Birkbeck, because you can just feel the spirit of our organisation in the room this evening. You know, the warp and the weft, the strands of our community, whether it's the students, the staff, the alumni, the donors, volunteers, we all stitch together to create this remarkable tapestry that is our organisation. And it is my great pleasure to say thank you to all of those people who've made this evening so special. So thank you to David, who didn't tell me he was going to mention the fact that I'm leaving, so if I don't cry by the end of this evening, it will be a miracle. Thank you to Geraldine for such a fabulous speech. When we have donors and supporters like Geraldine, you know Birkbeck is in good hands. Thank you to Dora for that very moving, beautiful sort of introduction to what it's like to be a Birkbeck student and the difference that the money makes to you. And thank you to Rick for being a remarkable volunteer. One of the things I always do at Scholars' Evening is I scoot about the room and try and find the very best Birkbeck stories. And I think this evening, Chris, where are you? Can I see Chris? Is he hidden already? There he is, Chris at the back. Chris, a number of people have said to me this evening, Birkbeck changed my life. And Chris told me that he's currently working as an evening security guard whilst doing his maths degree with us, because Chris wants to be a teacher. And Chris's aspirations to become a maths teacher at some point in the future. So Birkbeck's flexibility and the generosity of donors have allowed this man to make that transition in his life. So Birkbeck has very definitely changed Chris's life. And then I want to go to Brooke. Where are you, Brooke? Oh, see, Brooke's very tall. We knew we'd find you, Brooke, didn't we? Brooke's been working in a call centre whilst doing his degree with us, and he left school, didn't think he was going to make it to university. People at school told him that he wasn't clever enough, and actually whilst he studied with us, he worked out that he had a learning disability. Birkbeck diagnosed it, Birkbeck helped him, Birkbeck gave him the courage, and somebody here gave him the money to sustain that. Brooke has just graduated with a first-class degree at Birkbeck, and he's going on to do his PhD at Oxford. And I can't finish without pointing out Alicia. Where are you, Alicia? Oh, you're still here. There she is. Alicia has been one of those students who has volunteered with us. We've put her in front of ministers, we've put her in front of captains of industry, of donor prospects, because she is the most articulate describer of what it is to be a Birkbeck student and what it is to be a recipient of donor money that has transformed her life. Because Alicia told us last night that she too has just been told she got a first-class degree. So the magic of Birkbeck carries on, and I think, Alicia, we have loved working with you. I want to thank Clifford Chance for giving us this fabulous space, and any of you who know me will know that this particular backdrop is really special to me, because back in the day, I played rugby for England. Now, not many people know that. I live in Twickenham, and this Rugby World Cup is about to kick off, so I'm really pleased that this was put up just for me. I am going to finish, because I think the thing I want to say to David, who I can't see, oh, you're there, is that it's very clear to me that Birkbeck changed my life too. And I have loved working for this organisation. I am probably now going to cry, so I'm going to get off and stop. But Birkbeck is a life-changing organisation for me as well as for all of you. And thank you very much for coming.